Honey is a Chrome extension that will automatically find you discount codes on all of your favorite websites. When you go to checkout, just kidding, Honey is I know Honey sponsors loads of YouTube videos, but has anyone actually tried to use this and been successful? Every time I try and check out with Honey, this is what happens. Every single time. Moving on to the actual Chrome extensions you'll need. First up is Google Dictionary. Sometimes you're reading an article or trying to work and there's a word you don't understand, or maybe there's a word in a foreign language and you want to translate it. Normally you'd have to copy and paste that word into a new tab to Google the definition, or maybe you'd go on dictionary.com and type the word in there. But with Google Dictionary, simply double click the word you don't understand and the definition pops up in a yellow bubble. Or if it's a word in a foreign language, it'll automatically be translated for you. In line with Google holding all of your data about everything you do ever, Google Dictionary will store all the words that you defined in case you want to practice them later. Simple, convenient, beautiful. Secondly, merge windows. Do you ever end up with all your Chrome windows spread out everywhere, perhaps all over your screen or over multiple desktops? Now with the click of one button, you can bring them all back together. Shame there isn't a button like that for my extended family. Third is language learning with Netflix. Is the Duolingo owl giving you trouble? Or maybe it's time to try a new way of learning languages. I might do a video about this another time because it's such a good extension and it has so many features. The main ones are you can watch Netflix with two sets of subtitles at the same time. One can be in your native language and the other in the language you're learning. It'll allow you to listen to subtitles one at a time and change the playback speed. In the Pro version of this extension, you can save particular words and phrases so that they're highlighted whenever you see them come up while you're watching Netflix. And finally, there's a special directory if you go to their website, which has all the films and series in the language that you want to learn. Teleparty. Teleparty is a must when you're watching TV with friends remotely. If you're watching a TV show on Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, or Disney+, you can use the extension to create a link for your friends to use. When they do use it, your playback will be perfectly synchronized. If someone starts buffering, no problem, it pauses for everyone. If someone wants to pause, it pauses for everyone. And when they resume, it'll resume for everyone at the same time. So no one is left behind. No spoilers allowed here. One caveat is that friends aren't included with the extension. Print friendly and PDF is such a good extension for when you want to print off a website. What usually happens when you want to print off an article or a web page? It prints out everything. The cookie messages, the advertising, the navigation bars, all this information that you don't need. And so little space is taken up by the content you do actually want to print. You could copy and paste the text that you want into a Word document and print that off, but this is clunky and time consuming. Print Friendly offers a really simple solution. When you want to print, just click the extension button and see the page you want to print is stripped back to almost its bare bones, but you can remove anything else unessential so easily just by clicking the trash icon next to what you want to remove. I think this might save about 2 or 3 trees worth of paper if you wanted to print a Daily Mail article. Cold Turkey Blocker. There are plenty of extensions and programs out there allowing you to block unwanted websites, distracting websites, but the problem with most of them is they're so easy to get around. You just open another browser, you can just open an incognito tab and access the blocked websites on there. Cold Turkey Blocker, it's fair to say, is built different. This extension is part of the Cold Turkey Blocker program, which you download from their website. This takes blocking websites to the next level. It blocks the websites you choose on all browsers, and if there's a browser that's unsupported by the program, it blocks that browser entirely. How else could you get around it? Restart your computer? Nope, still blocked. Try and exit Cold Turkey in Task Manager, doesn't work. Even try to uninstall it while you have an active block, doesn't work. Wait, is this just a virus? No, it's not a virus. This is blocking to the extreme. Just be careful not to block a website that you actually need. Otherwise, you're When you do go to a blocked website, the website won't be there, but you'll see a motivational quote which will prompt you to get back to work. And on that note, if you're watching this video to procrastinate, get back to work right now. Stop watching this video and get back to work. Video Speed Controller. Yes, it's Ali Abdaal's personality condensed into one tidy extension. Life is too short to watch videos at 1x speed. On YouTube, you have the options to show a video at 1.5 or 2x speed. But these pale in comparison to the possibilities with the Video Speed Controller. Not only can you speed up videos on YouTube to well over 2x speed, or even well below 0.5x speed, the Video Speed Controller works on any video on the internet. Even videos that don't let you change the speed at all by default, you can now change thanks to this extension. Every video you watch will now have a little speed indicator in the top left corner, and you can simply press D to speed it up, S to slow it down, and R to reset to 1x speed. uBlock Origin is by far the best ad blocker out there. It's the ad blocker all the nerds use, and therefore you should use it too. It uses the least memory out of all the ad blockers, so it doesn't slow down your computer too much. It also isn't part of the Acceptable Ads program, which allows companies to pay, for example, AdBlock Plus to let their adverts through. For example, Google, Microsoft, and Amazon have been reported to do this for undisclosed amounts of money, presumably a lot. That said, if I ever get monetized on this channel in the future, I politely ask you to delete all that information I've just told you from your brain and enjoy every single ad on this channel. DuckDuckGo Privacy Essentials. Firstly, sets your homepage and search engine to DuckDuckGo by default. DuckDuckGo is a search engine that doesn't track what you search, unlike certain other search engines, but it also blocks hidden trackers on the websites that you visit. Pull up pretty much any website, click on the extension, and you can see how many trackers it's blocking. The results may shock you. All of these trackers try to collect data on you with the aim of establishing a profile of you, which they can sell to advertisers. Until now, it's time to stop. Finally, HTTPS everywhere switches thousands of websites that normally use the unencrypted HTTP protocol to the secure and safe HTTPS protocol, which is better because on all of these websites, you get a nice little padlock in the top left corner. And that is as technical an explanation as I'm capable of. The one caveat with these 3 extensions is that sometimes they cause websites to break and certain content doesn't work. But this happens with all ad blockers and tracking blockers because they're trying to with the system, aren't they? So when this happens, you pretty much just have to take the L and disable it for that particular website. But aside from that, you're pretty much vibing. So those are my top Chrome extensions. If you have any other suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Disclaimer, these might not cure your depression, but I know something that will. That's leaving a like and subscribing to this channel. I upload videos every week about self-improvement related stuff and psychology, so stick around and start by watching this video of an alternative to Zoom that you didn't know you needed.